Welcome to the Locked In podcast episode, or actually Lock In podcast episode 7. Sean, how are you doing, my boy?
I'm doing good. I never thought our name would be so meta.
Yeah, so relevant to the current situation. It's ridiculous. Well, this is our first podcast apart. We are now both sitting at home in isolation, as I'm sure most people now understand is essential.
Yeah. Deal with it.
So
such a simpler time where we started.
Yes. Yeah. 8 weeks ago, man. I feel it's funny if you listen through the podcasts. We've mentioned it every single episode, I believe.
I'm gradually getting worse.
Just, yeah. Like the first one of like, oh, there's people stuck on a boat in Japan. To now it's like, oh, we're locked down and a load of people are dying.
Yeah.
And I want to get the bad news out the way first. Just clear it out. Let's have a more fun podcast afterwards. I feel like the news is depressing enough, because we don't need any more of that. But I am your host, Joel. This is our co-host, Sean.
Yo.
And what are you drinking today, Sean? And this is the first time that I ask and I can't see it. Like, this is quite fun.
You can, because we're on here we go.
And we are on video call. The video call won't be uploaded. And that is a Canti Prosecco, I believe.
Yeah. See, I want to point out that I wasn't one of these crazy people who, and a strongbow. You're on this.
And I have 3 strongbows. We're not doing anything else. We may as well drink.
Exactly. I mean, my sister's birthday was literally in like mid-March.
Yes.
And it was the 21st. So we had a big family swing dig. And in typical fashion, we brought too much alcohol. So we didn't actually need we've got like 7 bottles of these.
Wow.
We've got 7,
I wish I could come over and help drink them.
Yeah, we've got 7 bottles of Prosecco. We've got like 3 crates of boxes, 3 boxes of 27 krona.
Wow.
So we're covered.
Bet those were cheap.
Probably are, yeah. So I'm going
Perfect.
to start opening very badly.
Yeah, go for it. I've just cracked open my strongbow. Well, as I said, our name has never been so relevant. But we are in lockdown now. And how are you coping with it all? Because I haven't spoken to you all week, really.
No, I'm fine. I'm taking it upon myself to start a cult.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the world's let me down. I mean, everyone's stuck indoors and everything else, and no one's making a cult. So, yeah, I'm getting the fundamentals down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you putting LSD in people's waters, telling them that you're a god?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
I'm telling them, no, I'm making a Corona costume.
Yeah.
And I am the Corona.
I am the Corona.
I am the Corona. I'm
like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I'm just working through the ceremony. I've got enough bottles of Corona to use as candle holders for the candles. I'm just just working out the fine details,
I love that. Well, I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate to not address. Obviously, I know Corona's going to be a big part of this, and I want to just brush through really quick. Good and bad news, basically.
Yeah.
The Corona death total today went up to 769 in the UK, which is enormous. In Italy, it's over 4,000. In the UK, though, at this point, it's doubling. The cases of Corona are doubling every 3.5 days, compared to Italy at this point, where they're doubling every 2 days. So we're in a much better stead. And obviously it's horrible anywhere, but I'm just going to say the UK is handling it extremely well.
I think so. I mean, when we bear in mind the fact that every single country, it's a pandemic, so every single country in the world has basically been caught with their trousers down.
Yeah.
It's every single person's been caught. So it's unfortunate, and it's saying that people are going to pass away, but I'm still going to make jokes about it in distasteful fashion, because I mean, I'm at home with my Prosecco and
we have to. I love the fancy glass you're drinking out of.
Yeah,
I'm drinking out of
exactly.
a can. I've got like a horrible shot glass and a pot of porridge in my desk and cans. You've got you're all set up properly.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Well, it always has to be joked about. But we are isolating and we are taking it seriously overall. The jokes can still come though.
Yeah,
I just
no,
want to say
yeah.
that right now.
Everyone...
We're definitely taking it seriously still.
Yes.
We are locked away. We are isolated. You actually got called to work this week. Earlier this week, you were actually in work, correct?
I was in work. It's been dying out pretty quick for the building industry.
Yeah.
The building industry works very differently to most other industries because things that people be like, I ain't doing that. They just expect you to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think all sites that the government's literally produced a list saying that these are the critical sites that we need people working at. If your site is not on this list, this site has to close down.
Really?
Yeah. Most of our sites are not critical. We've got a few, but not major. So,
okay.
So, and then for people wondering, what makes a site critical? If it's emergency works, which generally, if you ignore emergency work on a building, it normally leads to the building being made redundant. So that's the type of stuff that has to keep going. Yeah. Regardless of the scenario.
So the building would not be open to the public if this work didn't happen.
Yeah, well, it'll be closed. It'll be knocked down. It's stuff like that. So it could start with like a simple crack, and then basically from there it can grow, it can escalate and everything else and stuff like that. So it's emergency work is still very important.
Fantastic. Okay, so you might be called back into London for that emergency work, but at the moment you're not working.
No.
Cool. And I definitely am not working. I'm second week of being redundant.
Yeah, did you not? Have you contacted?
Huh?
Can we talk? Can I answer? Did you contact the thing about the scheme? There's the government scheme.
The scheme. Oh, I haven't contacted my work about bringing me back on for the 80% scheme or anything like that.
Right.
No, I haven't done that.
Because there's so many schemes now. Government scheme for this, which it's generally insane because it's the first time ever the government's actually offered to pay money
Yeah.
for you sitting at home. The government's actually paying us. We're all part of the.
Well, it's essential, isn't it? Otherwise, people die. That is like the fact of the matter is people die if the government don't do this.
And it will keep. Hopefully, the idea is they keep businesses open so we don't all go completely bankrupt. There isn't too much of a Great Depression afterwards. That's the plan.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, my dad's been basically made redundant because he runs a school which had to close down, and he's trying to get money back in now.
Wow.
Which is saying he should, but currently there's no income at all. My mum's a teacher, it still has her income, but obviously that's it.
So surely
my brother is still an essential worker, but I mean his income we can't rely on.
Yeah, but surely one of your parents would be like come under the scheme as well, because my dad comes.
So hopefully my dad's trying to apply for it at the moment.
All right,
but it's crazy. It's hard. It's hard things for us to do. I try to apply just to get on the universal credit.
Oh, man.
To be like, yo, I need money, and there's no work going. So
help.
I was hiring. Yeah, so I was like, I applied for universal credit. I was on the phone for 3 hours earlier on hold, and then my phone just cut off, and I was like, well, this is absolutely rubbish. I'm trying to apply, and they just won't come back to me.
I think everyone's trying to apply though, aren't they? So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's so busy. Now we can't do it till Monday, and I know Monday's gonna be busy. But these things happen, and again, I want to sort of pick it up because I feel like there's a lot of bad news.
Yeah, shall we be more cheerful?
Definitely. So, after the sort of good news that we are actually coping quite well, the UK is coping really well. I wanted to say that did you clap for the NHS?
Yeah.
That was the most heartwarming thing I've felt in a long time.
I definitely
I loved that.
I was on a video
8 PM.
with a friend of ours who's should be designing our logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was on a video.
Where's that?
It was a video chat, and all of a sudden it was like, "Oh damn, we gotta do the clapping thing." So they should just open a window and we just like, yeah. But literally, it was crazy. It sounded like the whole where I live, everybody was out clapping.
Yeah, I just opened my window and I was clapping, and you could just hear people yelling and just support for the NHS, and it was lovely. It really is. I know it's only a small thing. If anyone doesn't know what this was, at 8 PM yesterday, people said, "Let's clap for the NHS or all the health services, so fire, police, all that," which obviously can't be working from home right now, and we're relying on them. And it was just so many people did it that all like you could hear it with your windows closed, how noisy it was.
Oh, definitely.
At 8 p.m. And it was amazing. It really warmed my heart. Obviously, we both are quite close to nurses, and I think they do deserve all the praise they're getting right now. I just loved it. It really did make me smile. I was like, good on them.
Yeah,
I'm glad. Obviously, it's nothing that's major, but it's something.
It's definitely heartwarming. Talking of heartwarming, and changing the subject completely, away from Corona.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching a fair bit of TV.
I can imagine.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
It sounds really sad. I like stuff like... Have you ever seen a show called Car SOS?
No, but I would imagine it's something like House SOS or DIY SOS.
A little bit. And it's kind of... They take cars... People who can't... For one reason or another, they look after someone, or they have a disability, or they've gotten old... and their car, the pride and joy that they've had since they were like... Some cases, these people are like 80-year-olds have had the car since they were like in their 20s, and this is like, it's gone. You're struggling with that little...
No, don't bring it up. No one's gonna see this. Cool. I'm trying to take my jumper off. Just carry on talking.
It's like a weird scarf around your neck now.
Yeah, I was just about to take off because I have to take my headset off, so I can't hear you for a second. You could have just carried on talking. I was listening.
Oh.
God damn. Carry on with your story. Otherwise, now this is a weird part of the podcast because no one sees this.
But this what makes the podcast. The cringe. But yeah, they basically take some...
there we go, jumper off.
They basically help people get there. They take their car away, say that, and basically surprise them when they redo it. So some of these cars are literally just wrecked. But
yeah,
you look at the car, and be like, oh, we'll just buy another one. We'll just buy another one.
Yeah.
A bit cheaper, right? But they quickly redo it, and some of them are very heartwarming.
that's lovely.
I saw one that was for a French resistance. He was part of the French resistance.
Okay.
And he had a Citroen.
Yeah.
And that was he had the car thing had bullet holes and stuff in it from that time. He had it all that time.
No way.
And it's like that's the thing. And the other thing as well. Have you heard one called The Repair Shop?
No, I haven't seen either of these, mate. This is definitely your type of program, not mine.
Yeah, well, basically, the Repair Shop is it's a bunch of people. They're taking old stuff. Some of it's worth a lot of money. Some of it is worth absolutely nothing. And some of them have sob stories. Some of them don't have sob stories. It's just they want to get repaired and everything else.
Repair what? Like cars again?
No, or
anything.
Anything.
Okay.
So you could take in a bike. You could take in
right.
the
like
one
a music box or something.
Yeah, music box. There was literally a jukebox.
Cool.
And the person he brought this jukebox. But this is the two extremes. The jukebox has like value and everything else. It's one of the original jukeboxes and everything else.
Amazing.
And he got married with his wife and everything else. And the first time he played Moon Dance or Moon River, I can't remember whatever it was. And they danced and everything else. And he's lost his wife, and he basically hasn't been able to listen. He hasn't been able to turn the thing on.
Oh.
And ever since, and then when he did go to turn it on, it was basically busted.
Oh no!
So he got it repaired, and initially they got it repaired, and they went, "Does it work?" And the first song he went to was that song.
Oh, that's so cute.
And
I love that.
I am not ashamed,
isn't it, that they can keep that sort of.
Yeah, and I'm not ashamed. I cried, like a right pussy. I was like up, tearing up. It was so emotional. The other one, I have to say,
this whole experience is getting everyone emotional about random things. I think it's great. We got to talk about these sort of things, especially when we can socialise. So I love that. I love that. It's good that you're open.
It's so shaming crying. I don't know why there's a weird thing about guys crying.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be a negative thing.
It's a bit lame, really. But
yeah, I agree.
I also had another.
If a girl cries at a program, everyone's just like, it's
I'm not gonna lie.
It's girl being girl. And then a guy, it's like, oh.
That's one of the things. Okay, that's one of the things I actually fear.
Go on.
Girls crying.
Really?
What
do you mean?
What do you do? I don't know.
You comfort them.
Yeah, but it's I want to
say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, you do that stuff and everything else, but you know what I mean. Guys, when a guy sees a girl cry, especially,
yeah,
it's like we kind of want to go. Well, I want to help. it's kind of a weird thing because we're not allowed to show emotion. Guys are not. I say not allowed, but we are. But it's like a weird, shameful thing.
It's weirdly taboo, isn't it? In the guy, yeah, you don't cry in front of other guys, and guys crying. It's more taboo for sure. Knocking things over there. Yeah, with the, I get it. I mean, I don't know. Just hand him a tissue. I don't know. It depends how well you know them. How you react, right?
Yeah.
If it's your sister crying, I bet you'd know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I can talk to her and everything else. But if it's like someone I'm friends with but not super friendly with, and they start crying, it's like, if you want to talk, and normally they don't want to talk to me, which is fair enough.
Just walk away, mate. You just walk away. That's it.
It's like, yeah.
That was sarcasm.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I
don't know. Has this happened recently? Is that what's brought this up?
No. It's just you just mentioned it. I was like, yeah, girls crying.
Yeah.
I struggle.
Yeah. No.
I think most guys struggle.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes you just don't know what to say, especially if you don't know them well. But if you do, then it's just have a chat. I try not to see them as anything different.
No.
But another heartwarming thing that I saw earlier. I'm not bringing this back to Corona, but it's a happy thing. I swear. There's a restaurant has opened up adopt a nurse or adopt a doctor kind of schemes.
Okay.
So you can pay for meals, like takeaway meals that the doctors or nurses can pick up on the way home. Obviously discounted prices as well for all the produce going out, so the restaurateurs are still bringing in money and staying open, and the doctors away from their hospital. It's right next to the hospital. Doctors and nurses can pick up their food on the way home, all free of charge if someone pays for it. I thought that was awesome. I thought it was very, very cool.
Nice. Okay, that's good.
And apparently it's extremely popular, and people are loving it, which is great. It shows like the UK population just coming together and just really in support of the NHS. And we had over 500,000 volunteers for the NHS, which is just mental.
Yeah, if anything, it has restored some of my faith in humanity. Not a lot, but some of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost a lot of it when people were like going crazy and buying enough toilet rolls to make a weird castle fort in the back garden.
Yeah,
what's wrong with you?
I get it. People stress and freak out.
If you're that person, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Plus,
I was gonna say something rude, but I won't.
The other thing I don't understand as well, it's like it was quite obvious we was going to lockdown because all the pubs would get closed and everything else. And people panicked but they didn't panic by food and stuff that there was no need to panic by. If you're listening, there is really no need to bloody panic by.
No.
There was never any. There was enough food and stuff for everyone everywhere. The only reason why it's generally rationed everywhere now for 2 things per item is because everyone was panic buying. Or it seemed like a lot of people were panic buying. So it's to stop. It's being rationed because of the panic buyers, not because there's not enough of things.
Yeah, there's plenty food. There's plenty of food. There is. If you get to Tesco's at 6 a.m. any day, I mean, even if you get there at 9, there's food. There is drinks. It's going to calm down more and more now that the people that have locked themselves away with their 1 million toilet rolls are not coming back out, which is great.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's hard, it's worrying for the people, and I get it. People buy it, but it's so selfish overall. When the services couldn't get their, basic meals, that's when it was the worst.
No, that's
the NHS.
That's when
nurses can't buy food.
When it got. That's when it got bad. That's where you saw the best of people.
Yeah.
The worst of people came out first, unfortunately, but the best of people have coming out now, which is kind of nice.
It's calming down slightly more as well now. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't think
people.
The shops are stocked again. It's not an
shops
issue.
Are stocked. Yeah, well, they've done the two thing per 2 items per thing.
Well, they're saying it's £1 billion worth of extra food is in the UK food. Yeah, £1 billion of extra food and drink is in UK homes right now over the last week compared to normal.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous
because so many people have bought so much more.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Make a Christmas dinner?
Yeah,
It literally is Christmas in all fairness, though.
Well, for the supermarkets and the hand sanitizer companies, it is.
Yeah,
God damn.
But
they're making cash.
Oh god, dear. But it's like, it's literally, yeah. But yeah, the thing I don't understand is that people going out buying alcohol. Like, stop buying like loads and loads of alcohol. It's like, you don't really need that much. Really?
What else are you going to do right now? A lot of people... actually, can I won't mention her name, but someone you used to be with, an ex of yours.
Banana.
Oh my god. Okay.
Replace that with a banana. Just record yourself saying banana and just put...
I won't. I didn't do that with Max in the last episode either, when you said exactly the same thing. I just
yeah, but Max will probably end up on the show at some point.
Yeah. It was funny. I mean, you put him on blast the last 2 episodes. Yeah. But she released a video the other day of just her, today actually, of her just drinking at 9 a.m. Just being like, F you all. It's so good. I was like, what else are you going to do? Just drink at 9 a.m. onwards. And it made me laugh so much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what loads of people are doing.
Yeah, it is. I think that's the first one that I actually saw on my Facebook, being like, this is it. I was like, I don't know why you're advertising it, but it's funny.
Yeah, we literally... Yeah, this could be like... This is basically like rehab for a bunch of... For everyone who's got a drug problem. And if you have a slight drinking problem, you're leaving with a drinking problem.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, I've drunk most nights. I mean, only like one drink, but I'm drinking socially to talk to people. I've been doing a lot of these kind of things, talking to mates online, because otherwise I go mental. I have to talk to people. This is lovely. I'm enjoying the actual video call instead of just a voice chat.
Oh, did you miss my ugly face?
I have missed your ugly face. I love that you haven't shaved as well.
No,
the fluff is everywhere.
It's just...
I hadn't either, but then I was just feeling down about it, so I had to shave it off.
I should probably shave at some point, but what's the point? I'm not going anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You look good, man. You look good. Don't worry about it.
I feel like I'm like a really like middle class pisshead. I've got a whole bottle of Prosecco. I've got a beard. Got a cardigan on.
I was gonna say I was about to mention the cardigan. Yeah, you're like very middle class.
There's this art behind me.
Yeah, I like the art. Yeah. Big old tree with a bunch of birds and some deer around it. Look, you are middle class.
Oh god,
you're loving life, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a tough role, but someone's got to do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's strange. I mean, what have you been up to in the last week? Like, have you been doing much?
Starting the cult.
So, oh yeah, of course you have. Yeah, the cult.
I've also. It sounds really sad. I going out taking some photographs, which I know you've been doing too.
Yes.
I must admit, they're pretty good.
I want to hear. Yeah, you like mine?
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
Thanks, man. That means a lot from you. You used to do photography, and you did it throughout A levels or college, right?
I did it through secondary school to A levels, and I still do it here and there and everything else. I used to enter competitions, and I used to try and make a calendar every year, but full-time employment kind of put a stop to that.
Yeah, so your photography is good. I've seen your photos; they're great. It's nice that your compliment to me meant quite a lot.
Yeah,
of that you think I'm doing quite well.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Photos. I've just been out in the garden. I've been over the allotment quite a lot as well, taking photos, because I do have a nice little Nikon camera.
Yeah, you could have got a good camera. It's you got a good eye as well. So,
thank you. So yeah, it means a lot. I've been posting a lot on my Instagram at Joel the Third, and my Facebook, just because it's keeping me sane. Just having people talk to me, just be like, oh, that's a nice photo. Oh, this is, and I can just message them back and be like, oh, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Talking to people is the only sanity I'm keeping right now.
I've also done a bit because I found an area. I didn't realise there's a bunch of wild British mink near where I live.
Oh, what? Sorry,
mink.
Oh, a mink?
Yeah, British mink. There's American minks.
No, they were in Britain.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, like the
little cats, right?
Like weird little things. No, black with white. Then I got a black top and a white bottom. They all scattered across like a weird. They're like a cross between a cat and a squirrel.
Yes.
It's like a cat and a squirrel had a one night stand and never talked to each other ever again. And I went, oh god, no.
Yeah.
Hey man,
mink fur is very expensive.
Yeah, they're very quick. I tried to take pictures of them today, and they were like, every time like they saw me before I saw them, and normally they just ran off before I could even. It's like, no, I've got a butt, and I've got another butt, and I've got a foot. I'm very out of practice when it comes to taking pictures of wild animals. Turns out
you have quite nice lenses, don't you, for your camera?
Yeah, I've got about 4 or 5 lenses. So.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've only got the one at the moment.
Yeah, I've got the lens I love the most is the micro lens.
Micro lens, is that taking very close up photos?
Yeah, it's from going.
Things?
Yeah, I can go right to my eyeball and it gets all the detail. Lovely.
Yeah.
Out of things, it's like I mainly use it to capture like insects and stuff. Yeah. At the time, and just real good close ups of things. It's brilliant. Love it.
I love that.
It's nice, easy photography.
Yeah, I've only got a 12 to a 35 mil. I think that's the common lens. I think.
That's all right.
So it's just it does the job as it. Well, it's been taking the photos that you've seen. Took a few photos of robins. That was using a different lens, but my mates lent me that one. So.
Plus, at the moment, below typical because English weather. We get told we have to stay inside. It's now the most sunniest it's ever been for the last 3 or 4 months.
It is gorgeous outside.
Exactly.
The only day I haven't been for a walk since lockdown is today. But I've been going out every single day, going over to my allotment or for my walk. Digging. That's been my exercise, and then coming back.
No, I've got a dog, so I've been using.
Of course. But Inca's loving the walks.
Oh no, she's getting 4 walks a day. My dad's kind of finished work now as well, so. But yeah, it's been mad, man. I actually, for a minute there, I actually forgot what was called in the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like,
just having a chat.
Just having a chat, man.
That's the best way. I mean, that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're here for.
Oh man.
But no, I definitely, I know social distancing and everything like that, but I have been sort of seeing people out on walks occasionally and just having a chat as well. So it's nice. I think that you need that interaction, especially around the village where everyone sort of knows each other here. So you kind of go out as long as you stay 2 meters apart, all that good stuff. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it feels like just having a chat with people actually really does make a difference.
Yeah, I'm googling funny news and we can laugh at weird shit that's happening.
Well, I've got a few more things down here. I did actually make notes this time for once.
Right.
Did you know there was a couple? And I think it was in France where he saw her dancing on a balcony, doing a little workout, this guy, and doing a little dance. And he was like, hey, waved at her, she waved back. And he got his drone out and he sellotaped his number to it and then flew it over to her. And then she texted him back, hey, how you doing? And they have started talking a lot, and they both sat on their balconies and had a dinner. He texted the girl he was talking to's roommate, apparently knew her,
right,
to get her the same dinner as he did, this organic microwave meal. So they both cooked that up, sat on the balcony, ate it together, weird. And FaceTimed, so they can sort of see each other from miles away. And then they were talking a bit more, and it was it's all going well. And he goes, I'd really love to see you. And she was like, yeah, we can't do anything though. And he goes, I've got another idea. So he bought a giant, a Zorb. What do you call it? The bubbles that you can walk in.
He brought one of them and went over there.
And then they went on a walk because obviously it's social distancing. So he goes, as long as I'm in the Zorb, you can just walk as a single person. So he was rolling around the street, and apparently it's going really well. And I thought, isn't that the cutest thing?
That is so cute. Is it bad that I'm the arsehole? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to push you. I'll have to see a hill and just be push you down the hill and just watch you go. Whoa. But I love you.
It'd be so good. I'd love that. And if you ever got irritated, you're all right, we're done. Push.
Yeah, no, it'll be the most easiest thing in the world. It's funny. I'm sorry, that's not. But that's actually as soon as she said that, the first thing that pops in my head, oh yeah, I'll take the elevator. No, I'll take the stairs, but just push them down the stairs. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Isn't that just the cutest thing though? It's a romance blossoming out of isolation.
Oh, the other thing I found funny as well. I'm now on the trustworthy website for news known as The Mirror.
Oh my god!
And literally,
This is not the Daily Mail.
Yeah, it's just bad. This is
Yeah.
Is this the fourth story? I guess you said article thing. You should wash your fruit and veg before cooking to stop the spread of coronavirus, says health expert. Sure, you meant to be doing that already.
Yeah, what? You always rinse your food off. And it depends what you're doing. Like, if it's veg and you're boiling it, who cares?
Well, it should take care of itself.
Yeah. But like an apple, you wash it. Or a carrot, you wash it, right? I mean, yes, you boil a carrot anyway.
This sounds like, I don't know about you, but this actually sounds like slavery. You can adopt...
What?
No. Let me finish what I'm about to say. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Right. You can adopt a lonely grandparent to keep you company during self-isolation. That sounds like
you
slavery.
You can adopt one.
You can adopt. It's like a pet dog.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
This is
so
Brian.
much.
Brian was left on the streets. He's cold, hungry, and he's cold, hungry, and his wheelchair's got a squeaky wheel. Please, if you donate £2 a month, we can rehouse him to a new family.
That'd be so. I'd love to see those adverts. But yeah, I guess it's just everyone needs to be kept company. Yesterday, actually, did you see on Facebook? There was a pub quiz that 500,000 people attended.
Yes, that
is the sickest thing in the world. Yeah. That guy that has just been like, because it was his 251st pub quiz. That he's been doing that online for ages, every week. And then yesterday was just like, hey, I just want to spread the word a bit more. 500,000 people tune into it. Like, isn't that insanity?
I said, yeah. How do you find a winner? There's gonna be like 6 winners. It's more than
surely
that.
You just leave it, right? Like, surely there's no way
GG
you can
people,
judge
GG.
That. Yeah, it's just kind of for the fun of like the social interaction. Surely not. He did it on Facebook Live.
Nice.
It's great.
It is genuinely great. There's a lot of weird. It's just a weird thing to do. It's just a mad time. There's what else we got? Hairdresser cuts holes in umbrella for arms and eyes as barrier between clients.
What is wrong with people? That is the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Do you want to see the picture?
I would love to see the picture. Please show me. Oh my god, it looks horrible.
It looks like a really bad Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like Jinx, like a B-Tech Jinx. It's like a really blue umbrella.
People
mate,
also
or Bronzorg.
Yeah, people also taking it into their own hands to cut their own hair, which I knew already. Yeah. Which is just so. Don't cut your own hair; just let it grow long.
Yeah. I mean, my hair is getting long, but I just don't care right now. I'm gonna let it grow tall and tall. Actually, one thing, I mean, I'm not sure if you saw this, but I had very pink hair. Yeah,
you did.
Just after you saw me, right?
Yeah, you had pink hair, and then it went. What happened to the pink hair, Joel? What happened to the pink hair?
Actually, so 2 weeks ago was the last time we filmed the podcast, right?
Oh,
that's when I was made redundant. We missed last week, didn't we? Because that's when everything.
We missed last week because everything kicked off. Plus, we're idiots and did no research to start a podcast, so we just kind of recorded and we mucked up on the podcast, basically.
Did we? What do you mean we mucked up on the podcast?
Oh no, because we didn't have a set time, so we just kind of recorded and said, we'll stop here whenever we wanted to stop, and then when we uploaded the system.
Yeah. It's fine. We've sorted that out.
Yeah, we sorted that out now.
Yes. Yeah. It took a little bit of time. Good. So yeah, we overlapped our time of what we'd paid for on our hosting service.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Because
we did it, and actually we went out last Friday, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it's last Friday ever.
So last Friday was when the pub was closing and all the pubs and gyms had closed, and we went to the pub just one final time. Obviously, then shutdown happened.
We haven't really seen each other since, have we? Really?
No, we haven't at all. No. So we didn't record the podcast last Friday, but so actually all the podcasts are up now, number 1 to 6. This is number 7.
Oh my god, we actually caught up.
Well, up to date, all it took was me to be unemployed for 2 weeks and us to be in total lockdown and nothing to happen for me to edit the podcasts.
See, this is a blessing in disguise. We just don't realise it yet.
Exactly. We're a blessing for you guys. You're welcome.
Yes. You're welcome. Enjoy the most cringiest podcast there is.
the world's most underrated podcast, as what I keep writing in our description.
I know, you keep writing it.
I'm going to keep writing that until we're listened to more. Actually, I think I'll write forever. But yeah, I dyed my hair pink, just a temporary colouring.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go out with my friends, see them all, and just to enjoy myself. But before the gyms closed, I went swimming twice, and chlorine absolutely rips temporary hair dye out of your hair.
So you had it for like 2 days and it was gone.
So the Monday ripped out a lot, and I was like, oh god, that went quick. And then I went swimming again on Wednesday, and it was all gone. And I was like, okay, there was a nice like pink splodge in the pool, but everything else was there was nothing else there.
This is the pink line where you've been swimming.
Yeah, my rose gold hair. It did look like rose gold. It was great.
Yeah. So did you like call out and like the lifeguard was like, man, did someone have like period or something? What the hell's that in the pool?
Yeah. He was probably just looking at me like, what is this?
Is that you?
Female doing?
I mean, you got very flat breasts, and you should be wearing a top.
Yeah. I don't. Callum keeps telling me that I need to get proper swim trunks, because when we're swimming competitively, or swimming to train, he wears obviously like these proper like swim trunks, very thin and I don't know, like streamlined. I just wear like a holiday. I wear like holiday swim trunks.
Yeah, man, they go so much
drag. Bright pink, so much drag. Definitely not the way to train.
Have you seen how much toilet paper is selling on eBay as well? Like cleaning products.
How much toilet paper? I have not. Please, go on.
Well, there's a dental. 99% of germs got sold for $1,000. Someone brought it for $1,000. No,
Dettol?
Yeah, dental. Yeah.
Dental? You mean Dettol?
Yeah, you know what I mean. That cleaning product.
I'm just checking. Dental is what you put your teeth. Dettol is the 99% of germs gone thing.
That one.
Yeah. Cool. Went for $1,000. What, like a big bottle of it, or like a crate of it?
No, just a bottle.
A bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Some people have too much money.
Some people are just stupid.
Yeah. I mean, people just freak out though, don't they? So
yeah. People are Googling that. Let's go on Google and see what comes up if I write can.
Okay. At that point as well.
Can I run it? Can dogs eat apples?
Can dogs eat apples?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the dog eating an apple?
It's not meant to. It ferments, and if they eat too many, it will ferment in their stomach, and they get pissed.
Was that it? That's not in the world. It's not like them eating chocolate because they just throw up everywhere and you have to take them to the vet, don't you?
Yes, and put can you keep it secret for the love tonight? Freeze cheese.
Can you freeze cheese? I would imagine so.
Yeah.
What's wrong with freezing cheese?
Can you freeze milk?
Yes, I would imagine so.
Well,
like personally, I'd be like, yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, of course you can freeze milk.
Yeah, it's a liquid. It freezes.
I mean, you could freeze cheese. I don't know what happens to it, but you could freeze cheese.
Yeah. I guess it's can you freeze and then eat again is the question. Not
of course you can.
Can you freeze it? Because of course you can.
Yeah, of course you can freeze it and eat it again. You have to allow it to fall out a little bit, but yeah.
Just microwave it. Put it in the toaster.
Okay. That wasn't as fun.
I was gonna say with your dog though. Surely that is actually something that's keeping you company and actually being an extra sort of sanity barrier that you've got.
Yeah.
It's something else to socialise with and talk to, and as well as going on your walks and getting you out of the house. It's
it's there is sane. It help keeps me sane and everything else. But the same token, though, no offense to my lovely dog, but she's actually driving me a little bit nuts because everyone's home, so she constantly so as soon as one person does a walk, she goes up to another person and just kind of pokes them their nose until it's like, so where's your? Go on, right? Where's the walk? Give me the walk.
Aren't you all taking me a walk?
Give me the walk. Give me the walk. Walk now. Walk now. I want the walk now.
Oh, she's like,
you go in the minute.
I bet she's having a lovely time.
Yeah, she's loving it. She's literally loving life. She's like, mate, this is great.
All the walks. I love spending time with Goldie right now. I know we mentioned him in the last podcast. Him just like, I'm sitting at my desk an awful lot now. I just take a break for 5 minutes, just head wiggle with Goldie and just be like, all right, what's going on? And he just swims up to the tank. He's always so happy to see me, which is nice. But I'm
You can't
really
take
tempted.
You can't take it for a walk though.
Can't take it for a walk. That's why I'm very tempted to get rabbits.
I had a
Because
rabbit
Pets at
once.
Home is still open right now.
Because I had a rabbit once,
Yes.
and it died of a heart attack.
Oh.
It saw a fox and died in its heart.
Oh, I've heard this. Yeah, like they get so scared they die,
So
which is horrible. I mean, there are foxes around, but we've got a hutch at the moment where it can like go inside. Like there's an inside bit where the foxes can't see the foxes at all.
yeah, I had that as well. It doesn't work. It's the noise and stuff like that. Because the fox just growls. Foxes are weird. Fox is the only animal that I know of that kills for the fun of it. Doesn't kill. Every animal kills to eat the thing. A fox will go into
Surely.
but a fox goes into a hen pen, will kill every single chicken and take one.
Really?
Yeah, do you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always thought they'd
That's why
kill for food. I thought that was just natural animal behaviour.
No, they get to like this. Like they get like a weird frenzy. So just literally go into like a pen. What do you actually call a bunch of chicken things? Is it a pen?
Hutch. Chicken hutch?
I don't know. You're the one who's looking to get in chickens.
I am. I'd call it a hutch.
Cool. Okay, into a hutch and then just kill every single chicken.
Or a coop. A chicken coop.
That's probably it. That sounds more right.
That sounds right, doesn't it? More right?
More right. That sounds that sounds correct even.
Correct.
Ding.
Yeah. Well, the allotment has 2 chicken coops actually on it already, like where I keep my allotment. So we're planning on putting them over there.
Okay.
But we're looking at getting a bigger, because we got this bunny hutch to get 2 bantams in, but I think we're going to get a bigger coop for the actual chickens. But we're going to get, I am now, because then we've got a bunny hutch spare. So I'm like, oh, it'd be so cute to get 2 bunnies.
Nice.
I would love that.
Yeah. They are fun. I mean,
Just-
I used to like I used to go into the hutch and we used to just, we used to go on my chest and just snuggle up in my elbow and just go to sleep.
See, I'd love to just have a bunny just cuddle up. I could have him on my desk. I could have him here, like, hello. I want to. I really want to.
Now, I only had one.
Make sure they're kept company.
No, I only had one. He used to go up to my ear and be
Yeah.
like little to get my attention. Because
Just nibbling at your hair.
it literally just nibbled my hair. The thing was, I thought he got confused with it, thinking it was grass, but it never bit me.
Oh, hey.
It never bit me.
See, I really want that. I'd like to get bunnies, I think. Because that would be a nice little extra pet. And at the moment, I think it'd be perfect. Obviously, they can live for a long time. So I think I'd love to get a bunny, though.
Yeah,
I think
you have got a couple of cats though. That's another thing you got to be careful.
I do have a couple of cats, yeah, but they're super tame.
No, yeah, but they're super tame around a human. A rabbit's a different. Depends on what type of rabbit you get, I guess. But I mean,
yeah, I'd want a lop. I think a lop would be the number one, like a bigger boy. I don't want the small rabbits. I do want bigger boys.
that's no small rabbit.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. I'm making a bad Star Wars reference.
Oh.
Like a very bad Star Wars reference.
I don't like sand.
I've also one of the most viewed stories on the Mirror is coronavirus. Can you still have sex while self-isolating and self-distancing? The answer is no.
What?
No, of course.
No way.
That is actually one of the most popular things. You probably can, but it's like it's such a thing. That's actually like it's a whole article.
If it's with someone you live with, of course you can.
Yeah,
It's insanity to think that's not the case.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, yeah. This last week, when Monday got announced, I was very irritated because I wanted to go out and see quite a few people, but I am taking it seriously and wanting to self-distance for all the right reasons. We've got to look after the people who are,
Nice hat.
are more vulnerable. Thank you. I put my bucket hat I was meant to take to Thailand. I was meant to be wearing this to Thailand.
I'm saying that we need to arrange a proper lads holiday because
We do. I think we discussed this in the last podcast, right? Barcelona is what was mentioned, and I said I will go if you can convince the other lads.
Well,
Any reason
I
for
can
that is
convince
'cause I
Max.
did it
Max is
yesterday.
in. It's
Yep.
I'm gonna have to.
Is he in though?
Well, he have to pay for himself because
Hey,
Oh.
you just got to sort this out. if you sort this out, if you can convince the other lads to go,
I can.
I'll come along.
I can easily convince it. Callum doesn't care. I feel like Callum will be the person be like, dude, pick a destination. Is that where we're going? Fine.
Right now, having something to look forward to would be amazing. Having something like a holiday to look forward to. Because when does the coronavirus end, though? We don't know.
Well,
although it says stop self-isolating in 3 weeks, we don't know.
Well, we've got plenty of time
what
to
the aviation
research.
industry is going to be like.
It gives us more time to research and make sure we get the right hotel and the right location and everything.
True. October would be amazing. Or September, if we could actually travel before it gets properly cold.
It's on the coronavirus. How is Spain that bad that quickly? I was shocked to see how bad it was.
It's not as bad as Italy, right? It just
I think it's
escalated
overtaken.
very, very
I think it's
quickly.
overtaken Italy in terms of deaths and
On
everything
what,
else.
cases or deaths?
I think probably cases, but maybe I did hear a thing that it's overtaken Italy on deaths, but there might be an exaggeration.
Let me have a look right now. What would you type in? I'm going to write Spain compared to Italy on the coronavirus. Coronavirus live records rise. Italy death toll goes to 9,134. And France extends lockdown by 2 weeks. Oof.
These are not
That
fun
is
times.
nutty. So wait, 9,100. Spain coronavirus death toll. I know we weren't going to talk about this, but it is interesting. It's interesting to know what's happening. Coronavirus, Italy death toll. Spain death toll rises by 769. Our total is 769. Spain's death toll today was 769.
Yeah. I know Spain's bad at the
Our
moment.
total happened today. Their total now, though, is 4,858.
That's quite a lot.
So it's quite a lot, but it's half of Italy.
Yeah, but think about how quickly that's taken place.
I think it's still just longer. It was just the shutdown happened at a similar time.
I can see them maybe overtaking.
I don't
hope
think
they
it's anywhere
don't.
near. I think Italy was the worst affected by far because they just didn't have it. They weren't ready for lockdown, were they?
Yeah, I'd say that I don't think anyone was really ready for lockdown.
Well, after Italy happened, everyone else sort of put precautions into measure. So Spain and us were definitely more prepared, for sure. Italy's definitely going to be the worst affected, I think, by a long shot.
Yeah, I can't imagine Italy will be the same socially after this.
I think we'll bounce back very quickly, but I do agree for a while.
I mean,
Italy's always going to be more affected as well because they've got the most elderly population in the UK, in Europe. Sorry.
Yeah. So
it's always going to hit them harder, but I think we will bounce back.
Yeah, we'll bounce back. Britain has this weird attitude where we'll pull together. We often pull together when we need to, and when we need to move on and joke about it, we'll just move on and joke about it. So we're quite
keep calm and carry on. That's all.
That's pretty much it. Really.
I think Britain and the UK, we really do just go.
Oh, well.
What's best? Yeah. we do just get on with it, and we are very, very good at when we need to as a country band together.
Yeah,
although a lot of people are still going out, and that's ridiculous, and those people should be fined.
No, they are. I think they are. I think things are actually being put in place. I know a couple of barbecues been broken up and everything else.
Insanity. The day after the lockdown was announced, a 20-person barbecue happened in London, and they refused to stop it when the police turned up. Insanity. How pathetic of those people, and rude. It
won't last. That will end quickly.
That's a minority for sure. I think the majority of the British population understand, and the huge majority understand and respect it, which is good and needed.
I've actually almost drank this whole bottle. I didn't think I was going to.
Mate, you're smashing it. I am halfway through my second can. 2/3 through my second can.
I'm...
just about halfway.
About halfway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So got to think the top bit's thinner than the bottom bit.
The other thing I've been looking at as well.
Go on.
I have been looking at Yu-Gi-Oh and trying to update and make my deck a bit better, because your brother had a Cyber Dragon deck and he kicked my ass.
Yeah.
See, you got XYZ monsters as well. I have no XYZ monsters.
I've got XYZ monsters in my thing. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Oh, yeah.
I think definitely update your deck. Let's get another game going. We can do it over webcam, or we can just play Duel Links. We both have Duel Links.
Yeah, I've got a good deck now on Duel Links, so okay.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't.
Spellbook.
Really?
It's been nerfed a lot, because I used to have to use Reaper just to bring out like so many. Like, a copy of itself. You had to just carry 3 of them, special summon each one, using itself to special summon it, and refill my hand with like a bunch of spell cards. But they made it like, no, you can only do it once now.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, the Sylveon deck was nutty as well. Some of them are just too broken that they have to nerf.
Yeah, I understand.
If I
why.
entered now, I bet they'd give me a bunch of coins and gold so I could make a deck.
I thought that they don't. It's really, it's like, it's like, you've been away for a while. Haha, suffer.
Oh, that does sound rough.
And plus, I got Synchro monsters in it at the moment. It's like, and I never really used them. I hate Synchro monsters. I don't get it.
Synchro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never understood them. Nor I can't remember what they're called now. The ones that they point at different areas.
Link
monsters. Yeah, I don't understand that either.
I think. Shall we just get rid of? And this is like people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just be like, what? No. But
yeah. Anyone that actually understands the game is just like,
what are you doing?
You guys are dumb.
Yeah, you guys are dumb. You guys are idiots.
Me and you just playing the first series, being like, yeah, this is how it really should be.
With XYZ, the first series with a plus of XYZ. But I'm quite. Can I ask you? I never understood why Konami made the rule of putting ritual monsters in the extra deck. But why do you need both the spell card and the monster in your hand? Because they wanted to use the extra deck more. It became obvious with GX they wanted to use the extra deck more, and after that's why they synchron monsters and then XYZ and then everything else. But I always thought that's really the obvious thing to go for was be.
Some ritual monsters were summoned from deck though, right? It wasn't just hand.
Yeah, some were. I guess
like Blackluster Soldier and things like that. That was all summoned from deck.
I think the original one was summoned from your hand. You need it in your hand, so you need both the spell card and the
Relinquish. As well, same.
See, that's the thing is that Relinquish is one of my favourite monsters.
What a sick monster!
It's a sick monster, and is it 1,000 Eyes Relinquish, which is also one of my favourites?
Yes.
Which is now not banned.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, 1,000 Eyes Relinquish was sick until the point that it was in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. How did Harry beat it? Was Karibo multiplying and blinding him and reducing his attack points. The anime is the worst thing in the world, and I love it.
Rules? What rules?
I have money. Or the faith in the cards.
I believe in the heart of the cards and make up the rules as I go along.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. We've already discussed that before, but it's so good.
Oh, it's yeah. It's yeah, so good. I love it. I do love the anime. I'm thinking of actually maybe rewatching it.
I think, mate. I think we should have like a little evening together and just watch, like, have this going on, just a little video call, but just watch the animes just as we go and just laugh at it when we want to.
Definitely. Shall we? I'll try to find a new anime for us to watch. I started watching. I did the thing because Netflix now has JoJo.
Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in English.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to learn Japanese. I have enough problems with my own language.
It's harder for you to read as well. You're quite dyslexic.
I am quite. When it comes to reading, I'm quite. I don't let it. I try my best not to let it define me or hold me back. Like I've read most of Charles Dickens, and
that's good.
Yeah, and I do read stuff and everything else. It just takes me a bit longer and a bit harder, and sometimes I get too ambitious. Like Dune. Damn, yeah, no, the books. It's Game of Thrones, but in space.
Oh, so Dune with an N or an N? M or N?
N. N for like name.
Name or November.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Oh god, no.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm having problems with my mouse because my mouse is being a retard. Oh no.
So what were you saying before that?
After that even. Yeah, no,
After that even. Correct.
No, yeah, it's basically Game of Thrones in space, and like Game of Thrones, it's so much bigger. I do think they try to make a TV show and a film of it, but because in the Western world, if it's not live action, no one gives a crap about it.
Yeah.
And because it's in space, the budget has to be a significant amount. You can only really do it as a TV series because it's so big.
Yeah.
But the budget doesn't cover a TV series, even if it had the same thing as Game of Thrones. It just wouldn't cover it. It would be too much for it to handle. And it's too big and amount of a story to be a film, because it's just, you have to cut so much out. It's like, what's the point?
Of course,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones. Like, try to turn Game of Thrones into a film. It's like, forget it.
Yeah. It'd just be rushed and pointless.
Yeah, exactly. So if we get to a point in Western society where we appreciate animation more for what it could be, that's the only way it could happen. Because it'll bring the product, it'll bring the production level down so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be a more accurate representation, which people don't realise. I keep telling people that it'll be, if Game of Thrones was animation, it'll be more realistic than live action.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I was watching actually a good film the other day called The Train to Busan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you ever heard of it.
I have never heard of it, I'll be honest.
I hadn't heard of it before either. A friend recommended it to me, and also Philip DeFranco had recommended it an awful lot. Who's a YouTuber I watch. And I watched it the other day with my mate, and it was phenomenal. It was the guy that directed it is his first live action. He's directed only animes before.
Oh, really?
And you can tell the live action scenes are great and very, very anime.
Really? Oh, that sounds amazing. I'll give that a go. I'll definitely give that a go.
The stunt actors are like no blows held, you know, like people are just running into doors and windows like everywhere. Like the stunt guys look like it hurts. As an anime thing would, and there's a lot of like the scenes where like the face like whips around, all that sort of stuff. It's a zombie film overall. Okay. Like in the majority, but it's very, very good. It's sort of shows human behavior. There's a few strange scenes, but it feels anime, but in live action. I'd highly recommend it. But done well. Yeah. I'd highly recommend it if you love anime and you want to get into you want to see something that kind of overlaps.
I love a good story. It's not the thing, and I love a good story, and some stories need the right medium, need the right setting to tell the story. Yeah. A good example would be Cats. Yes. That story as a musical on stage in the theatre and everything else works. As a film, not so much. It's nothing to do with anyone in the show being bad. It's everyone. He had a good director, had good actors, and everything else. It's just it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
No.
Well, I haven't seen it. I didn't even bother. The reviews absolutely slated it, and I just couldn't be bothered.
I watched it, but I may have not paid for it.
You had an OG and Limitless like I did then. We went in for free.
Yes, that's it. Also, yes, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. My OG and Limitless, obviously, all the cinemas closed. Being made redundant, all I wanted to do is go to the cinema. Actually, we wanted to go see Hunt. Me and you both wanted to see it. It came out on the Friday, and cinemas closed on the Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, we didn't even get time to actually go and see it.
Horrible, really, very upsetting. I would love to go to the cinema. I can't wait to go to the cinema again.
Mate,
go on.
I'm happy. I'm so badly want to go see a new film. Yeah,
I love the cinema. It really is like my getaway, like my pure. What I do to relax, what I do to chill, is the cinema.
Saying that, Netflix has released, have finally got hold of Studio Ghibli, and they've got all their films.
I've heard that. I haven't seen any Studio Ghibli films ever.
You need to watch. The two that I would say you need to watch is Spirited Away and Princess Monaco.
I've heard that. I've heard also Howl's Moving Castle is one of the best. And Flight of the Fireflies, I believe. I think those
Howl's
four
Moving
have been
Castle,
constantly recommended to me.
I'll be honest, House of Moving Castle, I heard mixed views. People who love anime love House of the Moving Castle. They love it.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle. They absolutely love it. People who are like, they like anime, but it doesn't rule their life, as it were. That may come out the wrong way, but fuck it.
That's fine, sod it.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of be like, yeah, it's alright. It has its moments. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you would take it, because I haven't seen that one. I've seen Ponyo. Ponyo's weird.
Oh yeah. I've heard the Firefly one's weird as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I've only seen 3. I haven't seen all of them, so it's a good time for me to catch up and see all of them.
Yeah.
But Princess Monaco was really the first one that I watched, and really was the first time I actually I was like, oh yeah, anime. It's a thing. And it's good.
Yeah. You should watch Sword Art Online, the film.
Yeah, no. After the first series, no. Apparently it's now good again. It carried on with the series. I think they're on series 4. They might be on season 5. I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot. I thought I only saw season 2. I guess Gun Girl, then they had the Elven one, but I think that was season 1, just a later episode.
I don't know. I watched season 1, and the first half of season 1 was like, it good. Second half of season 1 was like, it not so good. Although it did give...
It's all over the place.
It's literally like, we just kind of put it together and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even though you're saying now... Oh, go on.
It did insane. We're talking about the very anime thing called waifus.
Good old waifu. Asuna, man. Asuna. Number 1 waifu.
Nah. Season 2
Correct.
Season 2 introduced the best one. The Thighs.
Which one? Which one's that?
The Thighs.
What, his sister?
Well, technically, they're not brother and sister. Technically.
It's
still weird. No.
Don't like it, and I'm going to say Asuna is number 1 waifu.
Yep.
Best girl. Asuna best girl.
Nah.
Or Klein. Klein best boy.
Yeah, Klein is definitely best boy.
Yeah.
Klein is definitely best boy. Have you
Gotta love
watched
Klein.
Have you watched Darling and the Franks?
Sorry? Diane and the Franks.
Darling and the Franks.
Darling
Yeah.
and the Franks. I have not.
It's a thing where everyone was like, "Yes, this is the best thing ever," and basically it crashed harder than Sword Art Online.
Really?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
If I had to compare Darling and the Franks to Sword Art Online, Darling and the Franks starts off, in my opinion, a little bit stronger,
Yeah.
and then crashes 5 times harder.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
just
like
absolute.
It's so dead. It's like, okay, this is good. This is good. This is what? We finished that 4 episodes, 6 episodes, 10 episodes. Okay, we're still going. What's going on? Why is
That's sad.
What's then? This is all wrong. It's like,
Have you ever watched Legion, the film, live action film?
no. I know there's a Legion
If you want
anime
to see,
film.
That's
not
this is a
good.
live action. Okay, if you want to see a film, I don't know. If you want to see a film do a 180, I don't think I've ever seen a film do a 180 as hard as Legion. I was enjoying it and thinking, damn, this is a story. I'm getting behind this. Yeah. And 2/3 through, you're like, okay, okay, and then you're like 3/4 through, you're like, but wait, what's happening? And then at the end, you're like, I don't know what is going on anymore. I am baffed, and it's just not fun. It did the hardest 180 I've ever seen a film do. From enjoying it, I was enjoying it. Like, it was a good.
You was in it. You was involved. Like, yeah, this is great. This is brilliant. This is fantastic. And it was like,
like a Mission Impossible. Like, you're involved. You're like, yes, Ethan Hunt, go on, get him. I was kind of like that level of like involved.
You
I was
keep
like,
running.
Yes.
You run.
Yes,
you run and you keep running.
Exactly that. It was that level of involvement. I was involved in the plot. Like, yes, I want these characters to survive. I want this to happen. And then I was like, but okay, I wasn't expecting that. But now what's happening? And the film has ended. Oh, okay. What? It got to that level. I was very confused.
It was like me watching Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Like Last Jedi, as soon as the prank call happened, I was like, what?
What, the first scene?
Literally the first scene. Hello, is he there? Hello? Can you hear me?
That was so
just
trash.
Shoot him. Why would you conversation? Just shoot him out the sky.
Yeah, that was absolute trash. That was so sad when that happened. It was like it's just applying for a child audience, and that was a shame. I think that film was the weakest of the three for sure, right?
I mean, Rise of Skywalker is a bit of a mess as well, but on the same token, it's a mess.
It just wasn't as poor as the other one, though.
I feel Rise of Skywalker was a mess because Last Jedi was a mess. If that makes sense, it's kind of like it was trying to make up for speaking, this is how I feel. Last Jedi, if you see it as a sequel, it's a standalone movie. It's okay. It's not a Star Wars movie, but it's okay. It's a standalone movie. If you see it as a sequel, it sucks testicles. Yeah. Until the point you see it as a soft reboot.
Okay.
If you see it as a soft reboot, everything makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
It feels like it doesn't feel like a continuation. It doesn't feel like a middle movie. It doesn't feel like a sequel to The Force Awakens. It feels like it's a soft reboot. It feels like X-Men Days of Future Past type thing. It's like, we kind of like reset everyone's storylines in a certain direction. Like Finn got resetted to do this. Poe got set to be like this. Leia got reset to be like this. Luke's now this. Rey's this. Kylo Ren's... Everyone got derailed.
Luke dead, isn't he?
Yeah, Luke died. He literally like... He was basically like a druggie who like went to rehab, quit the Force cold turkey, and then as soon as he came back, he OD'd.
Yeah. That's a great analogy.
That's basically what he did. He's like, there's the Force, and I'm dead.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. The Force is heroin. Ooh, pardon me.
And that would be an interesting thing. The Force, the more you use the Force, the quicker it kills you.
That would be quite cool.
It's
a darker side to it. That shows like Palpatine doing bits.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. That's what I always thought the dark side was. If you use the dark side a lot, it ages you and cripples your body and everything else. It's instant power very quickly, but it comes at a price. But there's no price anymore. There's the rules of the Force within the Disney canon has changed so much that I'm literally like Han Solo. Every time I watch, from The Last Jedi onwards, when it comes to the movies, I'm literally like Han Solo in the Force Awakens. Like, that's not how the Force works. What you doing?
Oh, okay, I totally get that.
Like,
are you loving having the... What's that, sorry?
We just use Force Heal. No, that's not the thing. That's the whole point.
Force Heal.
That's the whole point where Anakin went to the dark side, because he couldn't heal Padme.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi couldn't Force Heal Qui-Gon Jinn, otherwise the whole movies would be completely different. But let's just... Force Heal. It's a thing now.
Do it.
What?
Yeah. I was going to say, are you loving having the microphone at home? Because we've both taken our microphones into our other place. It's so sick. I've just leant back from my desk just to sort of enjoy to get a little bit away from the screen. And I'm still just talking into the mic, and it's so useful. Like the arm and the extender is so nice.
This is
so easy to
This is like
to.
The first time I've used it. It's not very nice. It's very nice though. We should definitely.
The mic quality
do a
is great.
podcast
Still, it's lovely.
When life is restored back to normal, we should definitely record a podcast here.
Oh yeah.
This room's
yours?
Yeah, this room's literally perfect for it.
Your room's the only. I'm down. I'm down for going both ways.
I feel like yeah. there's a
It's gonna say
problem.
it's slightly echoey, but otherwise it's fine.
Okay. Really, more echoey than your cabin?
Don't know. Maybe we'll have to find out. I can just hear the echo more now. But I was gonna say, if we put blankets up, doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably.
Just hang some blankets from the ceiling.
That might be difficult. We may have to go back to your cabin.
That's fine. So yeah, I mean, I know you've been watching a lot of TV. I've been playing a lot of games.
I've been playing a fair bit of game. I want to also say that every single noob at Star Wars Battlefront 2, I understand, I was one too, but seriously, get good. You're pissing me off. You're really pissing me off.
GGWP. Get good, why play?
Yeah. The thing is as well, is I don't mind when people start off new and you got the worst guns, so therefore you die quicker and everything else. It's fine. I've played the game enough, so I'm kind of leveled up a bit. I've got the privilege of having the better perks and everything else. What I don't like is the fact that people are treating... There's no real... It's not called Team Deathmatch, but there is a Team Deathmatch mode. But they're the games I don't play because they're boring. You just run around and shoot people. I mainly play Supremacy.
You play the objective ones.
Yeah, I play the one that Supremacy. You have to capture as many command posts and keep hold of the commands as much as possible. Once you get to 100%, you go to the enemy ship and you blow up the ship.
Okay, like domination on Call of Duty.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, sort of that thing. People are just running around, shooting one another. It's like just hold the command post.
Just play the game.
Just play the game. It tells you. It repeats. They have like a little thing. And it goes like, "We're losing command posts. Please capture command posts." Like the game tells you. The game tells you to go and capture the command posts, and they're labeled. You can literally run. It's not like that. You have to go off and find them on a map and everything else.
Our internet briefly cut out here, so we just wanted to record over it, and we carried on talking about games. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of games. I want to play Saints Row 2 really badly, but today I downloaded Fortnite and played that for a few times.
You set out.
I know.
Is it good?
But it's so good.
Is it really?
It's alright. I was playing with my mate, but here's a game that you're going to enjoy even more, okay?
Right, go.
I downloaded Planet Fishing. No, Fishing Planet, sorry. Fishing Planet.
I saw you posted a thing because when you want to hang out with friends, but you can't.
When I want to... Yeah, I was like... Not that I ever go fishing anymore anyway, but, you know, at the moment I'm posting a lot on Instagram and Facebook just to keep my sanity. People are talking to me. I'm sort of like baiting, but I love the response at the moment. People have been great. Everyone's trapped inside. I've got to get I'm chatting to people and it's fun. I enjoy the likes.
I literally feel like this is the most social... Like, this is... For the first time ever, people can, like, even, like, oldies or boomers. I've gone, like... Boomers. I've gone, like...
Okay,
man,
boomer.
Internet. It's actually not that bad. It's like, yes. You will discover the bad bit later.
Yeah.
The bad bit comes later.
But I've played for one night. Me and my mate he suggested it. We looked for free multiplayer games on Steam, and he was like, "What about Fishing Planet?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "That was a joke," and I was like, "No, we're playing that." We fished for 3.5 hours.
Virtual fish. And you cooked it virtually and ate it virtually.
We didn't even cook it. We put it in our nets. Sometimes we sell them. We make money for extra rods. We're trying to save up for a kayak at the moment.
You do like a good rod.
I damn right do. I looked at my watch as well because I've got this health watch right now. I think we mentioned it a few times.
Is your stress level still ridiculously high?
My stress level was at calm for the entire 4 hours. Sexy. I was the lowest I've seen it in a long time.
Really?
For that. Yeah. I was sitting there just having a chat with my mate, fishing, and it was bliss. It was so nice. I loved it. And I tried to play it with the mate earlier. But apparently Steam and Xboxes don't link, but I can actually buy it on the Microsoft Store on my PC. Stupid.
Okay.
Can't believe they wouldn't link that. So I couldn't play him. Hence why I played Fortnite instead.
Keeping slightly on the fishing track.
Go on.
How much Japanese games have you played?
How is that still on the fishing track?
No, it'll come back to it. But have you played many Japanese games.
Have I played many Japanese games? I've played a few like
RPG
dating sims, like Doki Doki.
Doki Doki's not a dating sim.
Doki Doki's a cringe.
Doki Doki is a
dark, scary dating sim.
No, don't play Doki Doki. If you're listening to this, and you have no idea what it is. Doki Doki Literature Club. Just play it.
It's such a great game. It's a little bit creepy. I think it says all the warnings at the beginning, but it's a great game.
It's a mature game.
Recommend
It's definitely a mature game.
Yes. Sorry. So how many JRPGs have I played? I guess Chrono Trigger is probably one of the only JRPGs.
And was there fishing
Dragon
in
Quest
it?
Monster Joker as well.
Was there fishing
That's
in
JRPG,
them?
I guess.
Because every single
No.
JRPG I play, it's like, and here's fishing. It's like, okay, seriously, Japan, what's it with you with the fish? Like
People love fish, man.
Persona 5 has fish. Fire Emblem has fish.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem has fish.
What about I can't even think.
Every
of
single
the name
Japanese
of it,
game I can think of, it has fish. Animal Crossing has fish.
Animal Crossing, great game. But yeah, other games at the moment. If you want to join in on Steam and play Fishing Planet with me, it's the sickest game in the world. Honestly, it's so casual.
Crusader Kings.
Crusader Kings. Oh yeah, your Age of Empire weird Game of Thrones mix.
Yeah, I'm starting. I finally, because I started ages ago making a new gameplay thing. For anyone who's listening, I suck at coding, like really badly, and to put Joel into the game was so much effort. So Joel, that could be my main ally and everything else. It took so much effort that I was like,
The Marsh family.
The Marsh family. It took so much effort.
the
I am now
Black Holes.
doing a new one where you and your brother are in it.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
I've got the twins in,
Oh, sick.
but they keep being gay lovers, so I have to fix that.
I mean that sounds like you've coded it correctly. That's fine.
Max is in it, but he's like a best friend to Callum, and he's not a lord. Let's put it that way.
That sounds correct again.
Yeah. I'm putting people.
Sounds
in
like
it.
you've coded it perfectly, mate.
I'm creating. I'm working out the weird kinks, and I'm like constantly doing research and stuff to kind of fix it. And so far, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're in the Lannister lands. I can't
Okay.
remember what it's called.
So sorry. So this is a Game of Thrones style take over the world war simulator, correct?
Kind of. The original Crusader Kings is a medieval simulator. The whole purpose of the game is that your family name lives on. So you play as your family name. You're not playing as a character. You're playing as a family.
Yeah.
Type thing. Kind of. And so Game of Thrones, in the Game of Thrones mod is very similar. It's your family lives on. So you get married, you have a kid, your main character will die and your kid inherits the throne or inherits your land, and you carry on playing the game. So you have to pay attention to how your kid does in education and everything else, otherwise you end up in a bad situation.
Get a dumb king.
Yeah. So originally I did one with it was just me and Joel, and basically I created Joel, and it was very accurate, very, very accurate.
It was very accurate. I agree with this.
And literally, the first thing that Joel's first thing was like he became ally with me. I became, the North.
We both got strong armies.
We both got strong armies. I became a very important person within the North, and hand to Ned Stark and everything else. Joel conquered the world, or tried to, before he was like,
Goddamn right.
he literally like every single time was like, I became a thing that basically Joel was like, "You're my friend. Would you be my ally?" "Yes, I'll be your ally. I'm going to conquer the world. Don't do that."
Yeah.
No.
Can I take your army? Because I want to conquer everything, and I want to.
It
be
was
in
basically
charge.
it. It's like, I'll build like a really strong army, and Joel was like, "Yeah, I'm going to conquer everyone." Like, you declare war on the Dothraki, even though you're nowhere near the Dothraki.
Goddamn right.
It's
I
like,
think
Joel,
that's
what you
how
doing?
it should be.
Like, what are you doing? Stop it.
I love that. That's how you programmed me, and that's exactly how it would be. I just went mental and was just like, I'm gonna take over everything. If I have the option, I win.
Yeah, it got to the point where actually at one point you were king of Westeros, not the world, but of Westeros.
Still so sick.
And then because I was the North and I was independent, you declared war on me. I was like, you know what? That is what would happen.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but your family trait stayed the same.
I'd say, wait, we have to keep the company together. You know? We have to keep the world together. Join me, Sean. You say no, I'm going to kill your people.
The thing that I thought was really funny as well is that it got to the point where you basically your family overplayed their hand.
Yeah.
And I think it was like your great whatever it was so far down the line. It was like he came to me, he's like, I'm stuck. It's like, okay, cool, I'll take you in and everything else. And he tried to start rebelling. I was like, dude, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, we don't sit around. The Martians go mental.
You're trying to take. It's like, what? I like the fact your family trait, every single one, is like ambitious, great source fighter, and you had like 3 titles that constantly went over to each one.
Yeah.
And each one was like, it was actually at the worst. It's like, oh god, no, he's gonna cause problems again, isn't he? It's just, as soon as any of your family gets like a point of power, it's like
cause a rebellion, try and take over.
Just war.
Yeah.
Just war destruction. That's all that happens.
I love it. That's accurate. We cause issues. I get power. I'm like, yes, power.
You're power mad.
Take it
super
more.
Power mad.
I'm slightly. But I enjoy that. You know, it's part of the fun. It's ambition. Yeah. It's ambition. That's all it is.
Wait. Yeah, so I'm just working at the Kinks at the moment. So.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I'm putting us near a point where all of us are next door neighbours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, at the moment it is.
Yeah. But at the moment we'll figure it out. We'll not want to attack each other and join in.
I'm working out the kinks. So basically, I've changed you a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit from the other one. It's just me and you. I've changed it a little bit. So
I just changed it a little bit.
Changed it a little bit. So you're don't worry. You're still ridiculously ambitious and obnoxious. And yeah, you're not a nice.
Obnoxious.
Yeah, but
that's reasonable.
You've made your business around bees.
Oh, sick!
I've decided.
I love bees.
Exactly. So that's what I've decided.
I'm the honey supplier of the world.
You're one of them. You've got a main competition in. God, what was the garden one? I'm stunned.
Oh, I can't even think. What the one where the girl married Joffrey?
Yeah.
I can't even think what their name is. It's been a while since I watched
Game of Thrones. In that man, there's the main competition, which is where Callum is.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm on the King's Landing part.
Why don't we kill them?
I can work to it.
If Callum's there, we'll take Callum in. We kill the rest of them. The Weeder family will die.
I'm gonna try and rejig a few things so we can like become allies and create our own kingdom within Westeros and rebel against everyone.
Sounds good. Sounds very good.
But
sorry, Goldie's head wiggling at me. Hence why I'm like trying to pay him attention in the corner.
But every time it's got to the point where every time I play with the code, it's like I just basically just murder the game.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, I bet it's hard. It sounds difficult.
It sounds,
but
really
I think
difficult.
Other games we should, I mean, especially with you off as well now. I still stream quite a lot. I've been streaming over the last couple of days. Oh yeah, over the last week.
We should definitely find a game where we can both stream on for a Locking Podcast.
Definitely
as the Locking Podcast.
Oh, we could stream games on the Locking Podcast, or we can stream games just me and you as well. At Joe the Third, anyone want to come along, we can have a stream and just have a bit of fun.
Definitely.
Like my last stream got 26 viewers, which I mean, for me that feels like a lot, and it was really fun. I enjoyed that. It was the end of Pokemon Blue.
End of Pokemon Blue.
I play Pokemon Blue.
What is your favourite Pokemon game?
Pokemon Gold.
Pokemon Gold.
My favourite of all time, 100%.
Okay. See, mine's...
But Pokemon Blue is the quickest by far, so it's great fun to speedrun.
Yeah, see, Pokemon Sapphire is my favourite.
It's whichever one you came on to, I think. It's whichever was your first game, right?
In Pokemon Red was my first game.
Which one?
Pokemon Red.
Oh, was that your first game?
That was my first game, but I people don't listen to this. I actually suck at gaming. Joel can confirm.
No way. No way. Yeah, you do.
I do. I suck at gaming. I play for fun mainly. Despite the fact that I was complaining about 5 minutes earlier about how like noobs suck at driving me up the wall Battlefront.
Yeah. No, you're all right. I'm
average.
The people you play with play a lot of games.
Yeah. Have you ever played a game with Matthew?
Yes.
He's just naturally good. I don't know how he does it. He just picks
up games very quickly.
It's insane. But yeah, I'm not. I play games for fun. It's my form of escapism and everything else. Sometimes I get a good run, sometimes I get a bad run, but mainly it's my form of entertainment.
Yeah.
So I don't take it too seriously.
As it should be.
Saying that, I did get really good. I'll say I'm at a point at Star Wars Battlefront where I'm above average.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's part of the reason why I'm kind of annoyed with every single person who's like it. Again, it annoys me because the game tells you what to do and they just don't do it.
Is there like a ranked game mode, or is it all just like...
You kind of get like 3 or 4 people, 5 people. The top 5 people are kind of the highest ranked people, and then everyone else is kind of evenly matched.
Okay.
The game, I think they're out there and tries. You do get some matches where it's like, okay, we're completely and utterly outgunned, outmatched. It got it wrong.
Yes.
But most of the time I feel
the
like...
matchmaking system attempts to do it, though.
Yeah, I feel that most of the time the games tend to be quite close and everything else. Especially when... It all depends. There's a lot of new players. And they are just so bad.
Yeah.
They're so bad
Always
because
the way,
they don't
though.
listen. That's the thing. It's so bad because the game... There's no voice command. You can't talk to them. There's no mic.
Oh.
And the game... But that's where the game... That they have like a thing in the game that... Like, if your player is a clone, have a clone commander tell you, or if your players are droids, you get like a droid voice come on and go like, capture the command post, or do whatever you need to do to win the thing and everything else.
Yeah.
And I swear, no one does it.
No, I mean that's just the way it is, though.
And you can't.
It's just the way it is, and it's always gonna be like that. Annoyingly, always gonna be like that. You just have people that are just playing the game because they want to try it out, and that's who you're gonna get in your team. That's how I feel with League of Legends all the time.
Yeah, it depends to complete on your team.
Yeah. Because you're playing with 4 other people that could be imbeciles. And sometimes it's an unwinnable game, no matter how hard, how good you are.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I did say, but I think the voice cut out. I was running around Naboo. Oh, God. Just running around in a circle.
Yeah.
Just a circle, just running around in a circle, catching command posts, and every time I caught one, it would lose automatically. It's like, what the hell's going on?
People are just, and it's hard to do that sort of thing.
I think because you have heroes, you have like people like if you can become Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Maul.
Yeah,
and
Darth Maul, man.
Exactly, yeah. And ultimately, they are ridiculously overpowered. They should be.
Of course. It's hard to get them, right?
Yeah, you have to earn points to get them and everything else and stuff like that. And they have lightsabers and everything else. It should be really hard to kill them and everything else and stuff like that. I get it. Because there's an influx of people, someone gets a good round, they become available. They pick Anakin or they pick Darth Maul or whoever they pick. And they just run, and then all they do is run around and just kill people. It's like, no. We need to go to the command posts. Otherwise you lose. Someone got like 300. I saw someone get 100 kills in a game, and we lost. The top two. It's
just the way.
The top 2 people got 100 kills each, and we lost because all they were doing is running around killing people, not capturing the command posts. It's like the game.
It's weird. If they're killing that many people, it feels like the rest of the team should be able to capture command posts.
Yeah, but all they're doing is going.
If the rest of the team are just inting as well.
Yeah,
inting means intentionally feeding, by the way, if anyone doesn't understand that.
Yeah, but you have to stay at the command post to actually capture it, and you kind of have to stay there a little bit to hold it a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're the only team that gets the heroes. The other team also gets heroes.
Yeah.
So if you get... I've had it where both heroes just running around in a circle, just killing people and not really doing anything. It's like, well, good job. And it's like, it's left to like the people who are not running around as full
So if the heroes just sat on the command post and they just killed anyone that came near, that's obviously the better way.
A little bit. You're good. Yeah. If you get like... I'm playing a game today in the morning before I got breakfast where there was a guy who got Obi-Wan who knew how to play as Obi-Wan. That's also another problem, is that people get like, I'll become Anakin Skywalker, this will be easy, and they just run in and they get shot and they die. It's like, well, that went well. They're just running head first and they just die automatically. It's like, yeah, you do need to know how to use...
You need to know, like... How to avoid shots or block damage somehow.
Yeah, I mean, people who know, I avoid the heroes because I'm not good at playing them.
Yeah.
So and therefore it'll be bad for me to pick them up. I feel.
Yeah.
So I let other people who know what they're doing, and when you get someone who knows what they're doing, it's like they can literally go and capture command post all by themselves, nice and easy, and everything else. If you don't know what you're doing, you just run in, you get shot, you die.
Yeah, it's such a waste of points at that point as well.
Exactly. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we should definitely play some games. I know you said in the last podcast, one of us should play League of Legends. You should play League of Legends, and I should play Star Wars Battlefront. Give it a go.
Yeah.
So I think that should still be the case.
I'll download League of Legends, and you can watch how bad I am.
I
feel like you've told me before that League of Legends is like it's like the toughest learning curve ever.
It's a very tough learning curve. It's not very new player friendly, but once you get good at it, it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stomp on noobs. So good. Feels good, man. You just clamber over people and you play ranked and you're like smash.
Just Joel smash.
Joel smash. All right. What's the do you want to start wrapping up or do you want to keep going?
I'm going to keep going for a bit.
Okay.
Because you have to edit and cut a lot out. So
yes, yeah, there's been a lot of silences and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say with the just throwing out the games. Although we should definitely get Fishing Simulator going as well.
I'll play Fishing with you.
Fishing Planet is now. I really want to play it more now that I play it so much. I want to play it more. We have to get all the achievements, get all the fish in the one lake. It's so good. Boom. Figuring out what bait to use. Oh, too good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel like all I've been doing overnight, I asked you, like, I've been exercising a lot every single day. Just working out in my room. If anyone wants to do exercises, I feel like there's so many places to, like, look for and people that are recommending exercises. It's great. I really respect that people are posting so much online.
It sounds really sad, but I know John Wick is doing PE lessons for kids.
What, Keanu Reeves?
No, John Wick. No,
John Wick?
No, John Wick. It's not John Wick. It's
John Wick is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. It's not Keanu Reeves. What's his name?
John Cena, the wrestler.
No, I thought his last name is Wick, but I don't know. He's the fit guy, and oh my god, my thing is so tiny.
Don't clip that out of context.
I meant my webpage, honestly.
Oh, what? Yeah, okay.
You know, size 9 feet. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, size 9 feet on your thing is tiny.
Clearly, something doesn't add up here.
You got big socks.
Who's the fit guy who does loads of things? What's his name?
Mate, I don't know what you're on about. But these things happen. It's fine. You figure that one out. PE lessons on. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say that I respect so much that the people that are doing lessons online of how to keep fit, kickboxing, fitness in any way. I'm into kickboxing, so I follow those ones. But just actual exercise, press ups, jumping lunges, squats, things like that. Like, what's best to do? And even for people that aren't training that much or are training quite a lot, there's so much for you guys just to keep fit and keep your mental health good during this sort of time. It's definitely worth checking out. I can upload some links in the awesome videos in the description.
For people
if you guys are wondering.
It's Joe Wicks.
Joe Wick.
Yeah, Joe Wicks. Yeah, Joe Wick. Yeah.
Or Joe Wicks. With an S or not an S?
Well, everyone seems to be putting an S on it, so I'm gonna go with Joe Wicks.
Joe Wicks. Okay, so Joe Wicks, what is he? A fitness instructor?
Yeah, he's a famous one. He got really famous for basically being healthy and getting into shape and getting other people into shape without telling them what without restricting their food. If that makes sense.
Okay, so not changing the diet, but just exercising well.
Yeah, exercising well and knowing how to eat, I think it's the right thing to say.
Okay.
For
Alright, that sounds interesting.
He's got like a few food thing. Like, he's got like a few recipe books, I think. I don't know, but he's done a few PE lessons for young kids, and in his own house that he's doing. It's like, if you're really that desperate, go and do it. I mean, I've done one.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great.
not 6.
Definitely do it. keep fit, man. Keep
Mm.
fit at this sort of time in the world, in life, especially. It keeps mental health going well. It's definitely the best way to do it.
Yeah, fitness does a lot, which is part of the reason why I'm annoyed about the lockdown, because I literally just got good. I just cracked the nut that is known as golf. I was just getting good. I was just getting like to the point where I was like, you know what, I might ask my cousins for a game. We've been
It's
playing
funny
for a
that you
couple of
mentioned
years.
that.
And it's
This
like,
last podcast you mentioned that as well. Oh.
and I was just getting good. I was like, yeah, I've had 2 lessons in a row. I've had a couple of lessons in a row. Sorry, that have been like, yeah, I'm getting good and everything else. I've done the sand bunk and I picked it up pretty quickly and everything else. I was like, yeah, it's going good. It's going really, really, really good. I feel like I can go and do a proper match and everything else. And in quarantine,
Oh no!
like,
You're locked down, boy. Apparently, the golf courses are. Well, they were. I think they've just closed. But
yeah, they're closed.
Yesterday, they were allowing single people to go around at a time.
I don't want to play by myself. That's boring.
Yeah, but you can still like check your,
And it's not
your score
really-
against
it-
someone
it-
at the end, right?
I guess, but at the same token, it's more fun when you play with someone because you have that bit of added pressure.
Yes, yeah,
And
you
everything
have the
else.
edge, and you can talk to people at the beginning of each hole. Like it's the social aspect as well as the.
Golf is
actual
actually
competing.
it's actually a surprisingly good game. I know people.
Yeah.
I was one of those people who like it's a very boring game to watch, and I still think it's a slightly boring game to watch. Now I understand it more. I appreciate watching it more.
Of course,
But
I
it's
think
not-
that's with any sport.
Yeah, but if someone goes like, "Dude, you watch golf?" It's like, yeah, I get it. I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's boring as hell.
Yeah.
But
Also with boxing, I think like boxing anyone can appreciate, but to the point that actually someone knows boxing and actually can respect the point scoring, it's such a different game. It's a different game completely, right?
it is a different game. Once you understand what's going on and everything else, I think those
Yeah.
are most sports, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd agree. I was just using boxing as an example.
But saying that, Joshua, Tyson Fury, it all happened eventually one day.
I cannot wait.
Who will win?
I cannot wait. Tyson Fury is an absolute monster.
Oh no, he's
He's
a fighter. I mean, I know he's a boxer, therefore in his profession, but he's a person who will stay in a fight for as long as possible and then kind of go over that limit.
I think he is a champion, and he is the world record holder for a reason. Oh, sorry, no, he was the world heavyweight champion for a reason.
Oh,
He
definitely.
proved himself, and even though he's gone through so much, I'm not sure Anthony Joshua could outbox him now. Personally, I think Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, would become the next heavyweight champion, possibly in 2 fights or over 3 fights. Anthony Joshua would win, but I think in the first fight, I don't think Anthony Joshua could deal with Tyson Fury's pressure.
See, the one thing I will say with Anthony Joshua is that he underestimated an opponent once.
Yes,
And he bit him in the
only
arse.
once, and a bit. They said it was. It wasn't even just that. He was actually in a bad place at the time, right? Like it was a whole issue.
Yeah, people say that. And the other thing as well that I will say in defense of the Mexican guy,
Yeah, what was his name? I can't even remember.
I can't remember his name. Use your computer because my laptop
Ruiz.
is very...
It was Ruiz, wasn't
yeah.
it?
one thing I will say in his defence is that all sport generally is about how you use your weight, how you use your body weight.
Yeah.
And boxing is when Anthony Joshua punches someone, he uses all his body weight and everything else. So when the Mexican guy punched Joshua, he was Yeah, I get it. He's a big lump of lard, and everyone's like, he's a fatty, but he's a fatty who's punching with every inch of his weight is in that punch. That's not a light punch.
Yeah.
I mean, if I saw that piece of if you calculate all that mass into that one single punch, that's gonna fucking hurt. That's gonna be. It's like, would you take a punch from that guy? No. If he knows how to punch, no. if you see a guy who's looks heavy and he knows how to punch, do not accept a punch from him because it will hurt and it'll probably knock you out. It'll make you dizzy at least if you know how to.
1,000,000%. Yeah, no. And Anthony Joshua, I think, understood that. I mean, when the punch from Ruiz happens, and it obviously knocked him down, but it's so much easier to turn a short person's weight into force than a tall person. Ruiz is shorter, quite a lot shorter than Ruiz or Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but he is...
To turn your weight into momentum and punch is so much easier. He can hit harder more often than Anthony Joshua could.
True. But Anthony Joshua just having the advantage of length and strength, which he used in his second fight.
Which he dominated. An absolute pure domination.
Yeah, definitely.
What was the point scoring? It was like 132 to 109.
The second fight
with every judge.
Was what the first fight should have been.
Just the fight was pure domination.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how it should have been the first fight, as you said.
It should have been the first fight for... That's not even really a debate, really.
No, it was... He, as they said, Joshua was off that night. They said he had a panic attack in the changing rooms. He felt really rough, and it showed in the fight. Sometimes the pressure just gets to people. And I think the Tyson Fury fight, though, Tyson Fury is just such a monster. I just can't imagine that he would lose.
The one thing I will respect for Anthony Joshua is that when the fight happened, he went, "Mate, I lost the bet, man." He didn't make an excuse. He didn't do anything like that.
Yeah, you got to respect him for that.
He didn't make a big call of it or anything else. He didn't do anything. He kind of just accepted for what it was. He lost, and
he said, "I want a rematch, and I want to prove it that I am the better man, and this is what happened." And he did, and I think that's very honourable.
He proved it times 10. But the fight between him and Tyson Fury would be an interesting fight. I think it will be.
I would. What do you think then? What do you think? Do you think Joshua would win? Because I think Tyson Fury. He's a different class of man. He is enormous.
Honestly,
6'9"
I think Tyson Fury has the edge.
Yeah,
he has the edge. I think Tyson Fury has the edge. He's a natural fighter. He knows how to move. He knows his strengths. He can analyze his opponent and knows his weaknesses in a bit more.
Yeah, he understands fully of what he has to do to win a fight, and. He's a monster. I love him.
I think Anthony Joshua's defeat has made him, if anything, stronger. He will never do that again.
100%.
He will never, ever make that mistake again. 100%.
I agree with you.
And he's more of a technical fighter. I don't think he's a person who, if Anthony Joshua wins against Tyson Fury, it wouldn't be a knockout.
Saying he's more of a technical fighter than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a technical fighter, my friend. He's a natural. He analyzes.
No. Tyson Fury. I'm not saying that Tyson Fury is a natural. Anthony Joshua is a person who has to think about it. He'll go in there with strategy. He'll go in there with an idea of what he needs to do, and he'll follow that to the T. If the situation changes, Tyson Fury will win.
Yeah, I think
it'll be interesting. I don't know. I think Tyson Fury definitely has the edge.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I think it'd be great. I would put a bet on Tyson Fury for sure.
Oh, definitely.
He's an older boy, but he's a different.
Oh, yeah, that's a
different
good point.
league.
Age will definitely. Age will play a big.
100%. At that level, AJ is much younger. What is AJ, like 6 years younger or something like that? 5 years younger.
Now that level, that's a big difference.
Definitely, 100%. The stamina is a fully different game, but as we
Tyson
saw
Fury
with
is such a savage.
Deontay Wilder, that Tyson Fury can go the 12 rounds.
But Tyson Fury is a savage, though.
Yeah, he's a monster.
I think that's the fight I want the most. Enough of this random mother crap that seems to be happening. To give us that.
AJ's got another fight right beforehand, but I'm sure that'll be the next fight.
That will be the next fight, and I think
for sure.
I also think that Andy Joshua seems to be the person, and Tyson Fury seems to be old enough to have there'll be so much respect that regardless what the result is, there will be respect between the two. Fighters.
Yeah, I think so. And I think whoever loses, I think there'll be a rematch, no doubt.
Oh, definitely.
I think that the rematch be vile.
I would say that this has to be the best of 3.
I agree with you.
So if both of them, if let's say Tyson Fury wins the first one, then Andy Joshua wins the second one.
Yeah.
There has to be a third one.
Absolute monstrosity of a third round.
Oh, definitely.
It'd be great.
There has to be. I mean,
I'd love that.
No, yeah. I'm not even a big fan of boxing. I have this weird thing with fighting where I hate it, but at the same time I kind of enjoy it.
You got to enjoy it. I think MMA and boxing I've only got into in the last year.
No, boxing is.
I
don't mind boxing. Boxing's fine. I enjoy watching boxing.
MMA is another level as well. Anyway, I think we should start wrapping up. I was just gonna say a couple of things things that have been keeping me busy as well is that when I said my dad's business he's quiet. He's actually doing an online course at the moment. I'm editing all of those.
Oh, really?
I'm editing all the videos. So if anyone wants to learn upholstery from your home, hit me up.
Boom.
upholsteryskillcenter.com.
I mean,
.co.uk.
we're going to do...
We should do that. That'd be so... Oh, yeah, me and you actually challenged each other at one point, right? To build a table.
I will win. Come on.
I
have the advantage. I have the advantage by far. I mean, if I lose, I will be ashamed with myself.
Yeah, I think you are the better handyman, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that you would overthink a table. I think I could make a table better than you could.
Better? Now, better's different.
And quicker. Both. I would make a table that stands by itself, works well, and quicker than you can.
Does rocking count? Because it can't not rock. A table,
can't rock, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, in that case,
all the legs.
I've got this.
No,
you don't know. No. You don't.
I just can't imagine losing. I could make a table. He's got 4 legs. Just screw him into a big plank of wood.
For people who don't know what's going on here, right?
We had a challenge.
We had a challenge years ago where basically Joel was like...
A year and a half ago, right? Oh, just over that. It's when I moved into my flat.
Yeah, that you moved out of.
Now I live with my parents. I moved into a flat and we needed furniture. And I said, I'll just make the table. And Sean was like, you can't make the table. And I went, I could make a better table than you could. Hence the challenge started.
Boom. It pretty much happened.
Yeah.
But for other context as well,
I'm a competitive
I feel like what we need is that Joel's dad, he works as a carpenter.
Or an upholsterer overall. But he did carpentry before.
Yeah.
He's an upholsterer as profession.
Yeah, but he's a tradesman. And
yes,
he works
and
within
he
furniture.
teaches upholstery now.
Yeah.
He teaches upholstery and just buys in frames.
Yeah.
But he has the materials there to be a carpenter if needed.
Yes, and he understands furniture and everything else, I believe.
Yes, he understands furniture very well.
He's a upholsterer. My dad is a carpenter. He makes he mainly makes staircases, but he can do pretty much most anything with carpentry, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we both come from tradesmen.
Yes.
The difference is between me and Joel is that I am still a tradesman. Joel isn't.
Hates manual labour.
Yeah, Joel is like allergic to manual labour. I remember.
I tried carrying tiles through and twisted my ankle. I tried putting tiles on my roof and twisted my ankle.
I remember you telling me about this. I remember. I
was the most
also remember
ridiculous
the
thing.
time that you and Max, the infinite Max, that will one day be part of the podcast, probably, maybe.
Eventually.
Who knows?
Yeah. One day.
Came back from doing a paintball thing, and both of you complained about manual labour. I was like, oh no, manual labour, that's so difficult for you.
Yeah.
God, no.
It was hard work, like moving things around.
Oh no, it's not like you have to move, stone.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it. Honestly, I'm definitely desk suited, as most of London, I believe, now is. I'm they're used to it. But yeah, if anyone wants to learn upholstery skill centre.com, I believe.
My mum, who has
I'm now
taken your dad's
training it.
course, can confirm.
Has she?
Yeah, she's taken your dad's course at one point.
So yeah, we're selling them online.
I'm actually
now.
sitting on a chair, done by my mum, isn't it?
That is sick. Wait, she did that cushion
Yeah, she
or the seating.
Yeah, she did all that thanks to your dad.
That's awesome. So now we're
I'll
teaching
take a
people
picture.
online.
I'll take
Feel free to join in.
I'll take a picture and we'll post it on our Instagram, which we'll make before we upload.
Yes. Now that we've actually got one, we have to start doing that.
Yes, I'll post it on there as an advertisement to your dad's thing because it's good evidence.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. So let's start wrapping up. I think. Although it's only 10, we'll still keep talking after this, I'm sure. But let's start wrapping up the podcast.
Yeah.
How do we wrap up a podcast, Sean?
You normally ask me questions, but I give the wrong answer regardless of what I say.
Good. You're goddamn right.
Oh,
So
God, he's
I
turned
have
to
picked
Walter
up
White.
2 questions here. 2 questions for you, and I think we're going to differ on opinions. Hence why I thought of them.
Oh, you're going really
Would
posh.
you-
You're going like,
Oh,
oh, hens, as I
Would
thought. Oh.
you rather be able to talk to animals or touch an object and know all the history behind it?
Oh, shit.
Any object. Oh, I'm coming with the deep ones today.
That's good. Now,
I thought you'd like that. It's not too dirty. I just thought I'll go with the casuals.
yeah, it isn't too dirty. I'll tell you what, most animals' concerns are very basic.
Yeah.
It's mainly just sex, food, and sleep.
Yeah.
So I'll go with the object.
You could ask some questions though. I thought you'd go with the object, and I think that's where we're going to differ. Because I thought
You were going to talk to animals.
You love St Paul's, or like the old buildings. I can imagine you wanting to touch like the old bricks and sort of see the history behind
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah.
I want to talk to my fish. All right, I want to know what his thoughts are. on
But your
the
fish will
world.
be
I
like,
wanna know.
so what's your name? Okay, great. So what's your name?
Right, fish have longer memories that he knows me. I would love to talk to my fish. I think it'd be the sickest thing in the world. To talk to rabbits, I don't know, go see an owl and just be like, "Hey, what up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I see."
Well, whatever you do,
everything."
do not talk to squirrels.
Yeah.
Don't talk to squirrels.
Why?
Rick and Morty.
I don't have a clue, mate.
Have you not seen Richard?
I haven't watched the most recent series.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
it's
the
not
most
even.
recent
It's
series.
it's not.
I don't have a clue then. I watched the old ones ages ago. But I appreciate the reference still. But yeah, I knew we'd differ on that one. I just thought it'd be interesting. Like, why would you touch objects? What would you find interesting in the objects? Have you finished off that bottle of prosecco?
Almost. I've got one. I've
Go on,
got like
finish this off.
one glass. I'm
Finish
still
it
drinking
off.
it.
Pour it out now. Yeah, good. So why would you... Go on, tell me why. What would you most want to touch? I just want to touch my fish.
It would. See, I know from. I did photography a lot, and so I played into the habits of animals to try and work out how to take a picture of them. And most animals' relationships can be quite easily manipulated when it comes to food and sex. It's really simple. It's really basics. It's just food and just reproduction even.
Reproduction.
That's a word.
This is fine. Yeah.
I've really drunk like a whole bottle of champagne or prosecco even.
Yeah.
Which is the same
I've
thing,
nicked 3
but
cans of Strongbow. I'm buzzing.
you're buzzing. Fuck me.
I'm buzzing.
You know.
Let's play Fishing Planet after this.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
The chilliest
Sean.
game. Us just like smashing our rods into the water, like.
Sean, you're failing miserably. You're just pissed. I haven't even had dinner yet. This is I'm doing this on pretty much
mate,
an
I
empty
made
stomach.
sure I had dinner before this because I knew I was going to get bevy.
Oh, I've had a whole bottle of
Alright,
champagne
so-
on
right.
an empty stomach. So I would
One
have
more.
I'll pick the
Oh, go on.
object mainly because it'd be interesting to see that. As I said, at the moment I've done a history on like research Yu-Gi-Oh and everything else. It'd be really interesting to pick up like a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh. I'd pick it up and just be like, aha. Unless it's Dark Magician Girl, in which case I would know. It'd be like, oh man, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh.
What, the
card.
cards in Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my god.
I don't know, but think about it. You could pick up
I mean,
any
that's interesting
object.
enough,
No.
I guess.
Think
I
about
just
it.
thought you talk about buildings.
Oh no, you could pick any stone in the building and be like, who made this? I'll be this guy. But you could pick anything. You could order anything online. You could buy anything off eBay.
Yeah.
You could go into an auction house and touch every object and know its history.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't disagree. That's kind of cool, especially with like if you touch silverware, you could be like, oh, some famous dude made this one though.
Yeah.
And, like, no one really knows about it. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, and if only like if walls could talk, like, if you was in Parliament, let's say you worked on. Oh, I worked on a famous building and everything else, and I just touched a wall. I'd be like, so that's the real story.
I'm saying the history of the object. You can't just hear what the objects heard.
The history of the come on. So it's just that. So
It's just
a brick,
sat there
a
for
stone will be
ages.
so a stone Asher block.
Like where it's been. Like, has it been in a different building and remade into something? Like the history of an object. You can't just hear what it's heard though.
Oh, that's depressing. That's just lame. You made it less cool. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, of course. I think it's OP otherwise.
I still would take it.
Yeah, I know you would. All right. And the last question of the podcast to end us off. Would you rather eat one ghost chili pepper or every pizza at a Pizza Hut in one sitting?
Pizza Hut. That's not even a
I
question.
knew you'd say that.
mean,
You're wrong. You are wrong, sir.
I mean,
How much pizza is that? You'd be so ill.
no, but I
So
don't
ill.
mind.
I'd eat a ghost pepper in a second, in a heartbeat. I'd just scoff that thing.
The thing is, you say that. I know you like spice. I don't think your stomach can actually handle it anymore.
I would struggle eating ghost pepper, but imagine eating every single
Oh no,
pizza.
you'll be ill. I think you get corona
You'd be
afterwards.
so. You'd be so ill. You
know,
thing is, you'd
I'll
throw
be in
up
hospital
because you've
and-
eaten too much pizza, and you'd have to go out and eat more pizza before throwing up again to eat more pizza.
Yeah, I'll be in hospital and people be like going, "So how did you get it?" I'm like, Pizza Hut. I had every single pizza.
Ah, yeah, exactly. And I would be in pain for 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll be over with.
If you didn't get corona, you'll be
And
on
I'd
the
have a
toilet
rough
You'll be
poo
on the
later.
toilet forever. It's going like. You'll be on the toilet, but
Yeah.
you people are going like, "You've been here. I've been here like twice over with my date. Are you okay?" Like, no,
No, I'm in a rough way.
no. I had every
the
single
ghost chili
pizza.
pepper. It would make you feel rough for about 15, 20 minutes. That's it.
You say,
You'd have a rough poo later.
I've actually seen someone eat a ghost chili pepper in front of me.
Yeah.
He had to go home.
Well, I don't doubt it. Like, but if you're eating it, I just
So
imagine.
so bad. I would have one rough night off the shits and maybe getting coronavirus, then
Yeah.
just like feel like my mouth's so hot and on fire. It's like
Pure
death.
pain.
Just pure pain. Like what the? I don't mind spice, but ghost chili's like.
I think
what's
it'd
the
be
point?
horrible going in and out. That's the issue.
Sorry.
It'd be horrible going in and out.
Well, the ghost chili.
That's the issue. Yeah, the chili. The
Okay, I
chili.
just want to clarify that for our listeners.
Yes. It'd be horrible. The chili pepper would ruin you. But every pizza. How many pizzas is that? So it's gonna be like 25 pizzas? Something like that.
See, I
That's
feel
a
like
lot
after
of
the first
pizzas.
three, I'll struggle.
Exactly. It's You are wrong if you think
no.
that
Hang
the
on a minute.
Pizza Hut is the right option.
Hang on, I've got
I
one
knew
question.
we'd differ on these.
I've got one
Go on.
question to ask you.
Yeah.
Am I doing this in one sitting, or can I do this over a day, or like
The
over
question
one
was
day?
in one sitting. I clarified that. I wrote it even down. I said, we eat one Ghost Chili Pepper or every Pizza Hut in one
Yeah, well, the difference
sitting.
between me and you is that you drank 3 Strongbow. I've drank a whole bottle of fucking Prosecco. In that case, I'll take the Ghost Chili. I actually would take the Ghost Chili. Yeah. No.
Yeah?
If it's after,
I knew you'd pick Pizza Hut straight away.
No. If it's after like a whole day and night and like a morning thing, pizza easily. I can do that easily. I said I could do that easily. Probably couldn't.
That's why I said in one sitting.
I probably couldn't do that easily, but in one sitting,
No.
definitely the chili.
Yeah.
I'd rather
You got to.
Yeah, you would die.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought it'd be interesting. I thought you'd be like, I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm a big-headed. Both of us are big-headed pricks, but I'm a big-headed prick to a point. All right.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, shut up. We both love ourselves.
Yeah. It's got to be the pepper.
I'll go for the pepper. Definitely. I'm not suicidal. Fuck that. I'm not suicidal.
You'd be so fat afterwards. Imagine all the carbs. If you couldn't puke them out or poo them out. Oh, just
saying
so
that,
many
there's someone
carbs
I
sitting
know
on
who
you.
could eat probably a half of the Pizza Hut menu.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say, can we Google really quick how many pizzas on the Pizza Hut menu? Give me
Go
one second.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm actually interested to find out. So while you're googling, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
What is your Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
My Yu-Gi-Oh deck is a Sylvan Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So it's basically just get rid of as many cards as possible until you are ready. Get rid of as many cards as possible till you find the correct things that you're looking for.
Okay. For people who are listening, I have got an Archfiend deck.
So, actually, this is less than I thought. There is 16 pizzas.
That's still a lot.
Of Pizza Hut. It's still a lot. It's still a lot. I'm not going to say you have to eat the pasta or the stars. I said every pizza. But 16 pizzas is a lot, as I've just checked. Yeah. I struggle with one. Like, one pizza, I'm done. 100%.
Really?
Pizza isn't meant to be consumed in the amount of
Pizza's
16.
not meant to be... No, you're right. You're only meant to have a slice.
Yeah.
It's meant to be... It was the first snack. It's the first Mars bar, as I called it.
Yeah. I think we've covered this in a previous podcast.
Yeah. So I'm not going to go over it again too much. But, it's...
But, yeah. We were never meant to eat that much
pizzas.
pizza. 16.
That's a lot of
16. I 100% would go with the chili pepper. I'd just be like, yep, this is my life.
So I thought it was 20 odd, but even with 16, I still go chili pepper.
Yeah. No way. No way.
Nah. No, I'm with you. Do you have any chili pepper?
Cool. All right. Well, I'm glad we have solved these issues. And now I'm going to talk to some fish. You're going to figure out the history of some bricks.
And we both get to eat a ghost pepper.
And we're both going to eat a ghost pepper. Thank you so much for listening in. We will be spreading this more and more. So now we are definitely now listening on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, as well as Google Podcasts. So listen to us anywhere that you do so, please, and consume podcasts. Listen to us more. This is now our 7th episode. Please go back, give the other ones a listen. Thank you so much for listening into our isolation podcast. And hey, at least we've had some cheery news this week. Try to bring up the mood a little bit.
Yeah, and you heard me get drunk.
Hey,
that's always a bonus, right?
All getting drunk, and that you should drink along with us. Drink along, have a couple of drinks. These go on for an hour and a half each. So
I feel like we need to make a drinking rules.
All right, the drinking rules are, and everything else. Every time you say
everything else, and every single time I make a movie or a pop culture reference, every time I make a pop culture reference, you drink. Because I do them so many, even Joel doesn't pick up.
Yeah, I don't pick up on all of them for sure. Yeah, let's do it. This has been fun. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully this is up very soon. We'll hopefully get another one up next week, Sean.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
yeah.
What else am I gonna do?
Hey, what else? Maybe we'll try and upload these even possibly 2 a week. We don't know. We'll see how it goes. We need stuff to talk about. So yeah, thank you so much for listening again. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, Sean. I've seen you just emptied off your prosecco.
I literally just finished it off. It's completely empty.
Perfect. Enjoy your night, guys. Stay safe. Stay isolated, and we'll be here for you next week.
And stay locked in.
Stay locked in. Love you all.
God, that
Bye-bye.
was cheese.
Say bye. Don't just salute.
Bye. Oh God, yeah,
Bye.
I forgot. It's the
No one's
word-
watching us.
Oh, I'm so drunk.